welcome here. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching another video. So I live in the desert in Southern California and I love it here, but honestly, it's July and it's getting really hot, so I decided I would take a little overnight trip to San Diego. And I have a lot of fun stuff planned for the day. Gypsy and I are gonna go for a hike, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna meet up with a friend for dinner, socially distanced of course. So we're leaving in just about 45 minutes. I was just about to pack, but I thought I would share with you what, as a minimalist, I pack for like an overnight trip where we're doing kind of a lot of different activities. It also gave me an opportunity to try out, this new backpack. So this video is not sponsored in any way, but this company Nordace did send me this backpack. It was actually perfect timing. Usually when companies reach out to me, I almost always say no to free product. Just as a minimalist, I don't need a bunch of stuff I don't need, right? But I've been using this backpack for a very long time. It traveled all over the country and the world with me, and it's been great, but it doesn't fit as many scenarios as I would like it to fit. So I've been on the hunt for a perfect minimalist backpack. So first of all, like, what does that even mean, minimalist backpack? It's kind of just like you're sticking two words together that don't belong together, like spaghetti and blankets. To me, what makes something like a backpack minimalist is that I can use it in a bunch of different ways, so that I don't need like 5 different bags in my life to serve the purpose of a bag. So for instance, I use a backpack as like my daily bag, right? If I'm going out of the house, I will grab my backpack. It almost always has like my wallet, my keys, and my sunglasses in it, like that kind of thing. But I also like to use it for work, so I like it to be fairly professional looking and fit a laptop. I use the backpack for outdoor things, like today I'm going to take it on a hike, so it needs to be like fairly rugged, it needs to be comfortable for long periods of time on my back. I'll use the backpack for overnight trips. This backpack that I have, it's the Fjällräven. I never know how to say that. Is that how you say it? Somebody tell me how to say this company. I don't know. And this works well in a lot of the scenarios, especially the outdoor scenarios. Like, I love to take this on a hike. It's a really good size and weight. It's comfortable. It's not technically like a hiking backpack, but it works. But where that backpack kind of falls short is that it's a little small for like an overnight trip. It doesn't really fit everything in it. And I don't really like it in a professional setting. It doesn't have a place for my laptop that is like cushioned and safe. And because it's black, it shows the desert dirt all over it. So I wouldn't be super comfortable with it in a professional setting. I have high hopes for this. The thing that I'm concerned about is the color of it. It might get really dirty, but we'll see. I don't know, am I asking too much of a backpack for it to do all of those things? Maybe, but I don't know. I'll try this one, see how it goes. I've pulled out everything that I'm gonna pack. I'll show you what I'm packing and then we'll see how it fits in the bag. I haven't tried to fit it in the bag yet, so let's see how this goes. All right, so let's start with clothing. This actually is kind of a lot of clothing just for one overnight, but I'm doing so many different activities that I kind of needed a lot of stuff. So starting over here, this is just an outfit for dinner tonight, so just jeans. And then I do have like a lightweight sweater just because it gets a little bit chilly at night and a lot of the restaurants right now are outdoor seating or takeout only. So I wanted to bring something that is a little bit warmer. These are just clothes to sleep in. Over here is just an outfit for tomorrow to travel home. And then up here is bathing suits, socks, face covering. And then I'm wearing the boots I'm gonna be hiking in, but I wanted to bring flip-flops for the beach. So one of the great features of this backpack is it actually comes with a packing cube that zippers down into hopefully something small and compact. So this seems like a lot of clothes to fit in this little packing cube, especially with the bulky jeans and the sweater, but fingers crossed. All right, next up is toiletries. So I'm just bringing, this is toothpaste, floss, toothbrush, and here's just a little bit of jewelry. And then I have my DIY flaxseed hair gel and some coconut oil as a moisturizer, sunscreen, and then a little bit of makeup. I just have concealer and mascara that I'll put in this pouch. And then that's all going in this little bag. All right, so next up is just some tech stuff and some miscellaneous stuff. So I've cleared my calendar for the next day and a half, so I shouldn't have to do any work, but I'm gonna bring this just in case. So my laptop and then the power charger for my laptop, headphones, and then a cord and plug for my phone, and then sunglasses, wallet, and then in here are just some bamboo utensils. So I do know that a lot of restaurants are carry-out only right now. If we do get some food, I don't want to be stuck using plastic utensils, so I'm going to bring these with me. All right, then last up is mostly dog stuff. So these are some treats. This is her dry food, so some for dinner and some for breakfast tomorrow. Poop bags, water, bowl for her, This is her towel for when we go to the beach, or if she just gets like dirty on her hike or whatever you might need a towel for. And then this is actually my Turkish towel that I'll use at the beach today. All right, so here's everything I'm gonna try and fit into the backpack. Let's see how it goes. We did not fit everything in the backpack. All of Gypsy's stuff does not fit, which, fair enough. I was able to pack for one adult human for an overnight with a bunch of different activities in the backpack, just not also one dog. So we'll get this little lady her own bag for her stuff. Does that sound good to you? Okay. All right, so we're gonna hit the road. I'll probably film a little bit of what goes on in San Diego, take you along with us. But I'll follow up with you tomorrow, let you know how it went with the backpack. Is this my new minimalist backpack? We'll see. All right, see you tomorrow. Next day we are back. It was a little bit of a whirlwind trip, but honestly the entire thing was worth it just to watch Gypsy meet the ocean for the first time. It was like the most precious thing in the world. She was so cute and so excited. So to wrap this video up, I just want to give you some final thoughts on my minimalist backpack experience. Am I going to continue using the bag? Is it going to meet all of my backpack needs? So let me just start with a couple features on the bag that I absolutely love. So the first are these front side pockets. There's one on each side and they zipper down, and there's just like a little slit pocket. So what's so great about these pockets are you don't have to take the backpack completely off your back to access them. So you can just take one strap off, swing it around front, and like very easily get into it. I don't know why every backpack doesn't have this. This is so convenient. I put my phone and water in here, so like when we were hiking, every time I wanted to like take a picture or like shoot some video or get a drink of water, I didn't have to like stop and take the backpack completely off. Like this is the smartest thing in the world and I love it. I can also see that pocket being super useful if you were flying and you had to keep like your passport and travel documents. You know, if you get those like in and out 1,000 times when you're like traveling and going through security and everything. And I never have a good place to put them that's like easy and convenient. Like this pocket is definitely that place. And then the second thing that I really enjoyed about the bag was in this large pocket. Let me see if I can show this to you. It's super dirty now because I used it a bunch when we were hiking and at the beach, but there's this like rubberized pocket in here, just like a little half zipper pocket. And so I used this pocket a bunch Especially when we were hiking, I put the dog bowl in there, so we had to stop pretty frequently for Gypsy to drink water just because it was kind of hot. And so if I were to put the dog bowl just like back in the bag with everything else, it would have gotten like dirt and dog spit and water everywhere, but I could just isolate it in this little pocket here. You can see it contained all the dirt in that little pocket. So that's also a really nice feature that I definitely enjoyed. So overall, I felt like the bag was a little bit bulky for hiking. It's not really meant for that, I don't believe. It really is designed for travel. And so when I was hiking with it, it's a little bit like big on my back, like it took a lot of surface area up on my back, which made me really hot and just like kind of uncomfortable. And the straps, they are very comfortable. They're cushioned, they absorb sweat. So that's definitely nice. A little too bulky and a little too like over-engineered just for like a hiking backpack. It has like, you know, tons of pockets and features and things that you just don't need when you're hiking. But it worked. It didn't not work for like hiking and going to the beach and stuff. And I would just say overall, I think this bag is just like a little too precious for me. I can definitely see this bag really working for me if I was doing a bunch of air travel. The features of the bag are just like really, really smart and well thought out for somebody who is getting on and off planes a bunch. There's like a USB port on the outside, which is again, you can like plug your device in like super easily if you put an external battery inside this. It has a strap through the back, so if you were carrying this with a rolling bag, you can like slide this over the rolling bag handle. It's just done really, really thoughtfully, but it's a little too delicate. It's a little too like nice and just like kind of like precious for the way that I'm using a backpack right now in my everyday life and like what I need a backpack for. Like I got this thing completely dirty with one day of use. Like it's kind of hard to see on camera, but like I sweat all over it, I got dirt all over it, I got ocean water and sand and food on it. I shouldn't have a white backpack. Like I'm just like not that kind of adult. So overall, like, is this gonna be my new everyday backpack? Probably not. It wasn't really successful in meeting all of my daily backpack needs. If I was sort of in a phase of my life, or if the world was in a place where we were doing a lot of air travel, like I do think it's a really great piece to have, but not an everyday minimalist backpack. So if you do like this backpack and you want one, I do have a discount code that I'll put down in the description box, but I'm not here to try and sell you anything. If you don't need a backpack, don't buy a backpack. I still stand by my minimalist rule of only bring things into your life that add value. So if you happen to be looking for a travel bag and you like this one, there's a discount code. If you don't need a backpack, don't buy one. All right, thank you all so very much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below. I put out new videos every Tuesday, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone. Oh, I'm so jiggly. This backpack, oh, no, what's that smell? Zip, 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 zip. So, oh, this thing is so dirty. There's dog hair all over it. Who did that? Don't give me that face. Yes, you did. Did you do this? Tippity tappity.